Alright guys, it's Nick here. This is a DVD and Blu-ray update. It's been fucking ages since I've done one. This dates back to way before Christmas. I have a massive pile below me here of stuff to show you, so I'm going to get straight on with it. No waffle about my films in this video. I did a video yesterday about that. Let's just get straight on with this update. So right, this is in no order. Some of this stuff I picked up recently, some got picked up in December. First one is 100 Tears. This is the uncut version. There's a bit of a myth going around that like this version was the cut one. It's not the cut one. The cut one is this version. They're both from Germany, but you can tell this is the one with like the cover art's more zoomed out on this one. That's the cut one. This is the uncut one. I scored this off of Clay. He had a couple of copies for sale, so I picked one up. It's got a reversible cover. It's got the actual on there like that. Fucking brilliant film. For some reason it's banned in the UK, I think. But yeah, it's a great movie. Marcus Cook directed it. Some great gore effects in it. If you like killer clown flicks, check it out. Next up is a present I got for Christmas, but Christmas last year. My mate brought this for me in Christmas 2011, but I had such a busy year last year that I never got to go up to visit him to collect it. So when I was up there this Christmas, he finally gave it to me, and that is Stand By Me on Blu-ray. It looks great on Blu. I love Stand By Me. It's just such a classic movie. Grew up watching it, loved it. I got this for Christmas, the Indiana Jones Blu-ray box set. Don't really need to talk about this, everyone knows about it. So yeah, the Indiana Jones Blu-ray box set. Charity shop score here was Virus with Jamie Lee Curtis and one of the Baldwins, William Baldwin and Donald Sutherland. Pretty cool flick actually. It got proper slam when it came out. I remember it getting like, you know, ridiculously bad reviews. You know, everyone hated it. But yeah, I don't think it's a bad movie, to be honest. I think it's quite good fun. It's basically all like electronics and stuff come alive and come like these sort of electrical alien creatures. It's good stuff. Vacancy Part 2, scored it in Poundland. I didn't mind the first Vacancy, it was a bit cheesy, but yeah, I like cheese, so give that a go at some point. Well happy with this. Young Frankenstein on Blu-ray. Love this movie, absolutely adore this film, always have done, worked since I was a kid. Watching it on Blu-ray is just phenomenal. I've watched it like twice now. Really dig it. Some good extras on there, lovely transfer. Yeah, I can't praise this enough. Young Frankenstein. This is another favourite of mine when I was a youngster. Still pretty good film. Corey Haim and Michael Ironside in Watchers. Good late 80s horror about he finds this dog that's escaped from his like testing facility, and there's like this creature after the dog, and yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. They made a couple of sequels. These two I picked up purely for the fact that I was just going to get rid of them. I scored these really cheap in a charity shop. I've never ever watched the programme. I did play the video game, but yeah, it never really interested me. But these were dirt cheap. They both had a disc missing, so I just downloaded the extra disc and stuck them in the set. If someone wants to trade them with me, they can, and that's Lost Series 4 and Lost Series 6. Not my thing, but I saw them dirt cheap, couldn't let them stay there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first movie. This is becoming quite hard to get hold of for some strange reason, and it's like jumping up in price, but I managed to get this in a trade, so I was well happy with that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I got sent this one by my mate in Dipstick We Trust, Pete. He sent me Scream Bloody Murder. This is the 2000s one, not the 70s one and not the 90s one. It's 2000s one. Looks cheesy. Got a bird with a chainsaw on the back. I'll have to check it out at some point. Scream Bloody Murder. Well, you know me, I love my 80s comedies and 80s movies, so I've been eager to try and build a collection of them. Got this off of, I can't remember where I got this off now. I can't remember. I got it with someone on YouTube, but I can't remember which one. I've done so many trade-ins recently. See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Yeah, brilliant stuff. Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder. I love this movie. It's just really good fun. I got another copy of The Roost. I've now got 2 different editions of The Roost. I've got the UK one and I've now got the US one. As a lot of you know, I'm a fucking huge Ty West fan, so I need to get everything Ty West's ever done. So, you know, I needed a decent edition of this. I want to get the US version or the HMV exclusive version of Innkeepers with the better cover art, because I hate the UK cover art for that. So if anyone's got one of those for trade, let me know. Return of the Living Dead. This is just the standard UK release. I think this is the one that's got a different soundtrack or something. I can't remember now. Yeah, it's the original UK release, but yeah, I wanted to pick it up. So Return of the Living Dead. The Relic. I've always really dug this movie. It's one of those films I've watched like shitloads of times. I don't know what it is about this film, but I really like it. And I've had it on like bootleg for years. Like, and I watch it a lot. But yeah, it was a bootleg version, so I thought I'd pick up a decent copy of it. One of my favourite animated movies. I've got the Region 1 edition, which is out of print. I've also got the 3D version, which you can't get on DVD, it's a bootleg. And now I've got the Italian version of it, and that is Star Chaser: The Legend of Orin. This isn't a bad edition actually. The only trouble with this one is they've actually like hard changed the intro bit to Star Chaser Legenda di Orin, and yeah, it looks a bit tacky, but other than that, it's not a bad edition. That it's one of the better transfers I've seen of it. I collect Scooby-Doo, you guys all know that, so yeah, I've got a shitload more Scooby-Doo DVDs, so I'll quickly fire through these. Scooby-Doo and a Reluctant Werewolf. This was an older one that I believe just features Shaggy and Scoob. It hasn't got the rest of the mystery gang in there. Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico, that's a more modern one. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. This one's really good actually. I really enjoyed this one. It's one of the first of the more modern movies. It's really well animated and got some really cool zombies in it. So here's it. Yeah, I've not checked this one out yet. The Loch Ness Monster. Scooby-Doo and a Witch's Ghost. It's not a bad one. Again, it's more of a modern one, but it's pretty cool, and it's got that hot goth animated goth band in it. The Alien Invaders. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. I really enjoyed this one. Although it has got Jennifer Love Hewitt singing the Scooby song in it, but yeah, pretty cool. Legend of the Vampire. This one's set in Australia. Wasn't bad. This one wasn't one of the better new ones, but it was all right. My girlfriend got me this one. Oh yeah, I've got a girlfriend now. That's another reason why I've been quite busy. She got me this, and that's Scooby-Doo meets Batman. So yeah, that's my Scooby update for now, but I've got some more Scoobies on the way. I'm going to try and get all the Scooby-Doo DVDs. 13 Ghosts. I saw this when it came out, quite liked it. Saw it a few years after that, quite liked it. Watched it again over Christmas, quite liked it. Got it for £1 in Poundland. When I was doing my Christmas shopping, I saw this in a shop when I was buying some documentaries and for family and that, and yeah, it was like in a bundle, and I thought this looks quite interesting, so I picked it up. Not watched it yet. Sci-Fi Science. It's a complete series. I believe it's on Discovery Channel or something like that. And this guy just tells you how to build a lightsaber, how to blow a planet up, how to build a force field, how to build a sci-fi robot, how to build a starship, how to explore the universe, yeah, how to teleport. So some pretty cool shit on there. I'm gonna try and check it out at some point. I wanted this for Christmas, didn't get it, so I treated myself in the new year. Absolutely stoked with it. It's one of the best box sets I own, I think. I did want the limited coffin set, but I just went for this one and the standard one in the end, which a lot of people have shown off, so I'm not going to pull it out. But the Universal Monsters Blu-ray set, you get loads of goodies inside it. It's just really nice collection and lovely transfers as well. I've been getting into like my more old school horror, and Theatre of Blood with Vincent Price. I watched this last night. I thought I'd seen this when I was a kid. I don't think I have, and I fucking love this film. It's absolutely awesome. Basic gist is Vincent Price is this old Shakespearean actor. He gets bad reviews from the critics. He befriends a load of tramps and they go around killing all the critics, and that is it. And it's brilliant. It is, oh my god, I love this film so much. I want to watch it again. I could not believe I hadn't seen it before. Classic. I was aware of it, but I thought I'd seen it, but I haven't. More Mr. Price, and we got some of the Roger Corman, Edgar Allan Poe stuff, and this is Tales of Terror. Yeah, looking forward to checking that out. I've definitely seen this one before. No Escape with Ray Liotta. Yeah, I remember this when it came out on video, and Lance Henriksen plays the villain in it, if I remember rightly. Yeah, really cool stuff. He gets put on this planet, like a prison planet, and there's no escape. There's like one gun on the planet, and yeah. I say it's been years. The only time I've ever seen this was when it was out on video, but I remember really digging it, so I can't wait to check it out on DVD. Primal, scored this in Poundland. I've heard someone talk about that on here. Maniac Cop, the Aerodrome edition. HMV are going out of business, so they had that Blue Cross sale thing on, and I scored this for like £3 or something, so well happy. I believe this has got a different cut than the other versions that are out, which is a bit annoying, but you get a cool little booklet in there. Yeah, it's a nice edition, and it's got Tom Atkins talking about it on it, and anything with Tom Atkins is amazing. It's also got a double cover. I'm not going to put it out, I don't have time, there's so much to get through, but yeah, Maniac Cop. Another 80s comedy from my 80s comedy collection, Meatballs. This is the Region 1 version. I rewatched this, brilliant. I mean, I've always been a bit touch and go with Bill Murray. I think he's great, but I'm always a bit funny with some of his films. I just think, although he's good, I'm not the biggest fan of him, but this is golden. And okay. Right, I upgraded my DVD box set to the Blu-ray box set of Nightmare on Elm Street. Been wanting this for a while, so I scored this on eBay. I also came with Freddy vs Jason on Blu-ray. Now, I mean, I've spoken many times about my love for Nightmare on Elm Street. I love them all. This one, I've always liked it. I saw it at the cinema, thought it was pretty cool. Watched it on DVD, thought it was pretty cool. I watched it again last week or the week before when I got this Blu-ray, and I fucking love this film. The first time I'd ever realised how much I liked this film. When I watched it on Blu-ray, I realised that it does exactly what you wanted. It was such a kick-ass movie. The fight scene between Freddy and Jason, I think, kicks bloody ass. I also got an official copy of Never Sleep Again. I've had this bootleg for ages, but never had the official copy, so now I've finally got an official one of those, so that's cool. I also scored these in a separate trade, because obviously I love Freddy. I got the Nightmare on Elm Street metal slipcase editions. I just think they're really cool. I got New Nightmare, Dream Child, and Dream Master, so they're pretty cool. But because I had all the other Freddys on Blu-ray, I thought I might as well get this. Now, if you've known my channel for a while, you'll know that I've put this in like the worst 10 films of all time. I saw this at cinema the night it came out, and I walked out about 30 minutes from the end of the film because I hated it that much. But I needed it. I thought, if I've got a Freddy collection, I need to get it. And luckily, someone I know in Dipswich we trust, he managed to hook me up with a copy on Blu-ray just to complete the collection. I rewatched it and I still think it's a big pile of shit, but I'm glad I've got it on as part of my Freddy collection. But that is the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. It's got a lenticular cover, but this film really is one of the worst films ever made. It's up there with Eyes Wide Shut, Transformers 2. You know, this is really real shit. I hope they never ever make another one. It's crap. There's some cool features on here. There's a picture-in-picture mode, so you can listen to the cast and crew talk about, you know, how confident they are. It's a good film. Well, yeah, it's not. It's bollocks. But yeah, I'm glad I've got it. Even though I fucking despise this film. Like, oh, I hate it. But I've got it. So yeah. Okay, next pile. I picked these two up on eBay. I was on eBay before Christmas, and obviously being an independent filmmaker, I'm always on the lookout for other independent films, and if I see guys in the UK selling films on eBay, I pick them up. And I discovered these two, so I emailed the guy that made them. Nice kid, pretty confident about, you know, wants to make films, and that's what it's all about, wants to make films. So I said, okay, I'll pick your films up. And the cover art looked pretty damn fucking awesome. We got Juggernaut, and we got the one that came before that, Whisper. So yeah, I ordered these two DVDs off this lad off of eBay. I know he watches my channel, so shout out to Rory. If I can remember what your channel name is, I'll put a sub down the bottom. Now I've got to say, being an independent filmmaker myself and starting out with no money, and you know, starting out very basic, you know, my films are a bit, my early films, they're not perfect. With these, I can't like heavily recommend these films, because the idea is there for both of them, but they are very basic, and yeah, there's a few touches to them that have let them down a little bit. If you want to support indie cinema and young filmmakers, please go on eBay and pick these up. They're only a couple of quid each. They've got cool cover art, and you're going to support someone who really wants to do what I do. And anyone can do it. It's not, you know, anyone can make movies, but you can support someone who wants to make movies. Don't go thinking these are going to be absolute masterpieces, but they both have some there's some pretty cool ideas in them, and they've both got some nice touches, but there's also, you know, some bits that could do with a lot of improvement, and this is even coming from me, and I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet saying I'm a good filmmaker, but there's just some things that need room improvement. I have actually said to the director that if I get a chance, I will try and recut this one for him, and try and do, like, you know, Dead Good Films like cut for him, and just make a few changes that might make it a little bit more desirable. But yeah, pick them up. I mean, they're only a couple of quid, they look good in your collection, and support independent cinema. But yeah, yeah, just check them out. And that's Juggernaut and Whisper. Okay, another one I scored in the sale at HMV, and that was the Lost Boys trilogy. Got it for 5 quid or 4 quid or something. I swapped the 1 disc version of Lost Boys out with my girlfriend and put my 2 disc version in there. I love Lost Boys 3. Lost Boys 2 I'm a bit iffy on, but 1 and 3 I think are cool. Love the Feldman, you all know that. Ed Wood, Tim Burton, Johnny Depp. Yeah, the film about Ed Wood were fucking all-time classic. Don't know why I didn't even have it. Fear.com, got it in Poundland. I don't mind this film, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to watch it again. Final Destination 5, Blu-ray DVD Steelbook. I've now got, and I'm back. The fucking battery died. So yeah, anyway, back on to the update. I've had a quick tidy up of the shit I've already shown, so I've got a bit of space now beside me while the battery was charging. And back on to the update. Next one I got was Fatal Instinct. I might have shown this in my last update, I can't remember for sure. This was a spoof movie from the early 90s. It spoofed all the psychological thrillers at the time, and detective movies and stuff. Absolutely amazing film. One of the most underrated spoofs ever. I really think this movie really should have been bigger than what it was. It's genius. I've always loved it. Had a VHS copy, finally got it on DVD. Brilliant stuff. Just brilliant stuff. Really is brilliant stuff. Armando Sante plays the detective. If you've never seen it, check it out. A Disney film. Yeah, I saw this in Asda. Bit crap cover art, to be honest. It's not got the full cover art on it, but I've always liked this one. That's DuckTales the movie. Got it for 3 quid in Asda, and yeah, I like it. Pete in Dipstick We Trust, or Draw Treep as he used to be known, sent me this. I've heard mixed reports on it. I am going to give it a go at some point when I've got spare 5 minutes. I'm not big into exorcism movies, but this did look kind of interesting, and that is The Devil Inside. I believe it's a remake of a Korean film, is it? I'm not too sure. I'm sure it's a remake. Yeah, I've heard mixed reports on it. Is it a remake or is it... Yeah, it's English. I don't know. I think it's a remake. I'm not sure. I know I've seen different cover art for it as well. But yeah, Devil Inside. Dragnet. This is a Region 1 version. I've had a Region 2, but where the hell it's gone I have no idea. So yeah, Dragnet. Got this in Poundland. I love this film. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. I had a download for years, so I thought, right, sod it, I'll now upgrade, because I've watched it several times. Dead or Alive. Yeah. Chicks. Hot. Got this old Peter Cushing movie. I remember this one from when I was a kid. Quite liked it. And that is The Beast Must Die. Werewolf movie. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. I think it's a werewolf movie. Yeah, it is a werewolf movie. I remember it being good. Need to watch it. Finally picked up these. I've been after them for ages, and it's really weird that the first film is still not available on Region 2. The second one is, but not the first one, which I still don't understand. But I've got the Region 1 version of the first one, Addams Family, the Region 2 version of Addams Family Values, and then a bootleg of the really shitty direct-to-video third one, Addams Family Reunion, where Tim Curry plays Gomez. I like the Addams Family movies. Got this off of Pete, and this is one I've been after for ages, because I watched this film twice now and I love it, and I can't wait for the sequel. I hope they got the funding and they're getting the sequel made, because I think this is one of the best horror movies of recent years. Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. A lot of people have talked about this. If you've never seen it, check it out. It's like part documentary about a slasher, part slasher movie. It is brilliant stuff. Absolutely amazing film. Had some vouchers to spend in. Actually, I didn't show. I picked up a few bits in Sainsbury's after Christmas because I had some vouchers from work. Lots of mainstream stuff. I didn't grab it all out of the shelves, but I got like Real Steel and Sucker Punch, and I got this Coraline. I like this movie. I would like to add it on Blu-ray, but yeah, put it in there. And we're on the final pile now. We're getting there slowly. We're on the final pile. Okay. Laid to Rest. Brilliant film. I gave my copy to someone. I had a Region 1 version and I gave it to someone because well, they hadn't seen it. I can't remember why I gave it. There was a reason why I gave them the movie, but yeah, I always thought I needed to pick another copy up, so I ordered it off of eBay, like £1.26 or something new, so it wasn't bad. Directed by who I call the Antichrist, but I got it for £1 in a charity shop, and it is like one of the only films of his. There's like 3 of his films I like, early films that I quite like, and I needed in my collection, so I thought I'd get it. Michael Bay's The Rock. Actually, there's 2 Michael Bay films I like: The Rock and Bad Boys, and that's it. But yeah, I got The Rock. I like The Rock. Shaolin Soccer, Region 2 release, charity shop buy again. I think it was like 50p or something. Scary Movie 3 on DVD. I'm not really a big fan of scary movies, but I don't hate them. I got like number 2 up there, so I thought I might as well get number 3. It said £1.50, but it was actually a 50p again, so yeah. These the next lot I got sent in a trade and a mystery package from my mate John on Facebook. First sent me a DVD-R of Microwave Massacre. I've been after this for ages, so really happy to get that. Traded this with him. This looks really cool. Mouldy's Madhouse. It's a 30-minute independent comedy horror skit show. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So looking forward to that. Sent me a copy of League of Gentlemen's Apocalypse. But I don't know if he watches my videos, but basically in the mystery trade, I got this in his mystery trade, and I actually sent him a copy in the mystery trade as well. So yeah, he's watching this video, the surprise is ruined. If he hasn't watched this video, he's going to get surprised when he opens his package to find another copy of this. I like this movie. I talked about it a couple of updates ago, and yeah, I like it. Fall of the House of Usher, so it's another Vincent Price, Corman Poe movie, so yeah, glad I got that. Then these ones are the ones he stuck in mystery. Most of them are pretty crap, but then that's the whole point of this mystery crap trade thing. I've got Alien, yeah, another copy of Alien. The Addiction with Christopher Walken. Red Surf with Clooney. This actually looks pretty cheesy. I might actually give this one a go. It's got DD Pfeiffer in it as well. Riot with Sugar Ray Leonard and Gary Daniels. I've already got that one. 13th Child. It's a slim line. Never heard of this one. Could be quite cheap and cheerful, so I might check this one out. With Friends Like These, about a scary bus ride. Savat, I always see this for like 25p in CEX and stuff like that. And the Cape Town Affair, which is an old, oh, who's it got in it? It's got someone famous in it. James Brolin, yeah. Nice cover up. Might check it out at some point. So that is pretty much it. I've got loads more stuff on the way. There's probably loads of stuff in there that I forgot to show. Oh, and there's one other thing. I finally got one. Yeah, after all the years of wanting one, I finally got one. I got this in a trade. I managed to trade this for a hard box and a fiver, so I was happy with that. Been after this for a long time. Loads of people have shown them before, so don't really need to go into too much detail, but if you haven't seen one before, the DVD's sitting there. And yeah, and I've got another head on its way to me as well. So in the next update I'll be showing off another one of these heads of a different movie. So yeah, I'm happy I finally got that. But that's it, that's the update over. It's a bloody long one. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry it's taken me so long to do one. Hope you saw my Dead Good Films Like video I did yesterday. Not going to go too much into it, but check out my channel, check that video out to find some news on my movies. If you want to buy my movies, go to my web store, which is www.deadgoodfilmslike.co.uk. Loads of really awesome stuff happening with that. And this video is probably about half an hour long now. Gonna have to cut the two bastards together. And I'll talk to you all soon. I'll have another update very soon, and I will bring the Alphabet of Awesome back. See you later, guys. Bye.